The BJP and the RSS have captured every single institution of our country. We are now fighting the BJP, the RSS, and the Indian state itself.
This constitution is an ideological document that reflects the ideology of the Congress party. It does not reflect the ideology of the Sangh Parivar or the RSS. And that is why they are intent on destroying this constitution and capturing all the institutions that emerge from it.
These activities that RSS does is literally brainwashing young minds, which is not helping the nation, nor is it helping the society in any way. In my own department, there are a lot of people who have attended the centenary celebrations of RSS in the Ganavesha, brandishing lathis. They are state government employees, permanent employees, and they can't do that. And I've already issued them show cause notices. They'll be suspended in a day or two.
Viewers, good evening. The Congress is working on its RSS Mukt Bharat plan. Let me say that again. The Congress party under Rahul Gandhi is working on a sinister RSS Mukt Bharat plan. It's unfurling like a dark banner echoing the nightmares of emergency and intolerance. Viewers, attend the RSS event and lose your job. At least your job is at risk. That's the suspension warning from Congress. Is this Rahul Gandhi's twisted view of Jai Samvidhan? Viewers, let me tell you this. This is not a defense of democracy by any stretch of imagination. This is the dynasty's desperate clutch for power. It's a mindset soared in fear and fascism that would penalize anyone who dares to associate with the Sangh. So, allow me to rip the veil of this hypocrisy, viewers. In Karnataka, Congress Minister, you heard him, Priyank Kharge, son of Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge, has issued show cause notices to government officers who attended RSS centenary celebrations. Suspension will be next, he says. Ban RSS activities on school grounds, public premises, whatever it takes to purge the virus, as he calls it. Viewers, this is not about neutrality. It is not. It's about crushing dissent. Remember 1975, Indira Gandhi's emergency? That black chapter Rahul Gandhi himself called a mistake. Yet here we are, 50 years later, with Rahul Gandhi and his party workers resorting to the same poison. What is this, viewers? It is intolerance masked as ideology, threats as policy, nothing else. Why should the Congress ban or purge the RSS? For honoring a century of service to the nation, Rashtra Bhakti as they call it. Rahul Gandhi, the self-styled savior of the constitution, as he likes to call himself, he chants Jai Samvidhan, but his words betray a deep-seated hatred for anything that even remotely challenges the Gandhi family's grip. Rahul Gandhi calls RSS a mother institution penetrating all, as if his family has not treated India like a private estate or a fief for decades. Viewers, this is revenge. Congress sees RSS as the wall blocking their Mukt Bharat, a nation free of competition where only their echo chambers, their ecosystem, the Darbari ecosystem, viewers, rings. So penalizing association with RSS, that's the core of this mindset. You would remember in Vadodara and Gujarat, they suspended a 3-generation congressman. A 3-generation congressman was suspended for attending an RSS camp because it hurt party discipline, we were told. In Karnataka now, officials will face action for celebrating a non-political event. Viewers, I have said this in the past, this is not about rules, this is revenge. Congress streams intolerance at others, but their hands are stained with blood of our democracy. Emergency's legacy lives in these suspensions, these bans, the purge, whatever you want to call it. Rahul Gandhi's Jai Samvidhan rings hollow when Congress threatens jobs for joining a voluntary outreach. Viewers, this is the mindset of a defiant dynasty. Penalize, purge, and yet pretend to be all democratic.
Once again, Congress party has shown its intolerant mindset. the same Congress party which does not have a problem with PFI, SDPI, wants to take action on nationalist organizations like RSS. Priyank Kharge, who wanted a ban on RSS activities on government land, has now stepped up further and said that any government servant participating in RSS activity should be acted upon. Once again, the Congress party has betrayed that it stands against anybody who speaks up in national interest.
Let's open this up. Professor Rakesh Sinha, former member of Parliament, RSS ideologue, Harshvardhan Tripathi ji, Tushar Gupta, Mohammad Tariq Khan, national spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party, Advocate Nikhil Jain, Dr. Akashdeep Muni, and Shadab Chauhan will be joining us shortly. Nikhil, this RSS Mukt Bharat dream of the Congress party is in action. You will obviously defend it.
Pranesh, I think every citizen of the country who swears by this book, the Constitution of India, should defend this action, should work towards this action. Let me tell you something. All their speeches were full of communal poison. As a result of the poison, the country had to suffer the sacrifice of the invaluable life of Gandhi ji. These are not my words, these are the words of Sardar Patel. Of course, I do subscribe to these words. When the when the BJP and Narendra Modi were going around saying Congress Mukt Bharat, I did not see you screaming fascism or this or that one moment. But the moment the Congress party or some leader in the Congress party is saying that we want an RSS
I'll tell you the difference, Nikhil Jain. I'll tell you. The difference is very simply this. Congress Mukt Bharat is a political slogan. RSS is not a political organization. So the Congress and the BJP can have this fight. Do whatever you want to do with the BJP. Why is the Congress going after the sangh?
Apple is not a fruit. The sky is not blue. The RSS is not a political organization. Let's not kid ourselves. We all know that RSS is a political organization, which is, by the way, neither registered with the Government of India, nor registered with the Election Commission of India, or for that matter, any institution of the Indian state. That is the problem. An unregistered organization which has questionable links with a lot of questionable organizations like the VHP, which are essentially, very radical groups, extremist groups.
It's okay. Add the Bajrang Dal into the mix, because the Congress has said, some of the leaders have said that we will ban VHP, Bajrang Dal, and now this urge to ban the RSS. Now, Nikhil, you said it is not registered. There is deep-seated hatred within the ranks of the RSS. They brainwash young minds. If that is the case, why did Prime Minister Nehru invite the RSS for the Republic Day March?
That's a lie. That's a lie that the RSS has been peddling. In the 1962 Republic Day parade, it was an open parade for everybody. Anybody could join in, and the RSS men donned their uniforms and went into the parade.
So one minute. So when you say, Nikhil, now come on. When you say that this was an open parade, are you suggesting that even organizationals that were, anti-social or were inimical to the idea of India, even they could join? Was that the case?
No, I maintain one stand. I think the biggest folly of Jawaharlal Nehru and Congress party was allowing the propagation and sustenance of the RSS. It is a communal organization that should have remained banned forever after Gandhiji's assassination.
Okay, I am glad you can see some fall in Pandit Nehru. Now, let me bring in the other Dr. Muni. इन्होंने तो नेहरू के सर पे वो फोड़ दिया, जो भी फोड़ते हैं, पता नहीं ठीकरा बोलते हैं, जो भी बोलते हैं, वो तो ब्लेम कर रहे हैं कि पंडित नेहरू ने आरएसएस को बैन करना चाहिए था, लेकिन उन्होंने किया नहीं. लेकिन उसके बाद इंदिरा गांधी रही, राजीव गांधी आए, आपकी सरकार अभी तक थी 10-12 साल पहले, आरएसएस को बैन क्यों नहीं किया?
गलती हो गई कांग्रेस से, मुझे लगता है गलती सही करनी चाहिए. And the second point is that we talking about RSS not being a political organization, as told by Honorable JP Nadda ji, who is the president of Bharatiya Janata Party. RSS is the ideological front of the political organization BJP. So let's stick to this, what he is saying. I'm quoting him. Talking about the action that the Karnataka government is taking. Karnataka State Civil Services Conduct Rule 2021, Rule 5.1 clearly states that no government servant shall be associated with any political organization. This rule states that, and rules enables the government to take disciplinary action against people who are breaking it. Why the media and Bharatiya Janata Party wants government to break rules and not follow rules, I don't understand. And RSS members being Desh Bhakts. Let me give you some examples and you decide yourself that they are or not. Ajmer Dargah blast. Person affiliated with RSS were convicted. In 2007. Kasargod, Kerala. A sessions court convicted 4 BJP RSS members in the murder of a mosque president during communal riots 2008. 1999, Ranalai violence. Odisha, the village of Ranalai saw large-scale Christian homes being burned by RSS members. This is on record. Ramgiri, Udayagiri violence. I can go on and on and on. Let me give you some quotes also. The RSS chief Mohan Bhagwat said clearly that true independence was when the Ram temple in Ayodhya was built. I'm shocked that I want to ask Pranesh you that do you believe that true independence was in 1947 or when the Ram Mandir was built? Savarkar said that nothing Indian is in our constitution. I'm sure that you don't agree with Savarkar's statement. And BJP MP Anand Kumar Hegde said that BJP needed 400 seats to change the Indian constitution.
Now Dr. Muni, I've heard you patiently. Now listen to me, 1 minute. Dr. Muni, I've heard you patiently. Now answer one question about Savarkar. Then I'll tackle the rest. A commemorative stamp on Savarkar was released. Who was in power then? What have Congress veterans said about Savarkar? So you have to take all that in your stride. You can't cherry pick facts. And by the way, by this, this Ajmer blast verdict and the association that or the link that you're trying to draw, by that logic, what do you make of Sajjan Kumar's conviction?
I just want to tell you that RSS is an organization which has a past which is not
Listen,
nationalist.
I have no problems if the Congress party makes up its mind to say that we are banning the RSS. But say that. Don't beat around the bush. If you think, like Dr. Muni, you and Nikhil Jain, both of you are convinced, tell the High Command, that mighty High Command of the Congress party, to walk the talk. Rakesh Sinha, are you not scared? Aapko bhi arrest kar lenge, sir, for association with the RSS?
With the contested political and intellectual integrity, the Congress and its allies cannot fight with the RSS, which is the epitome of the moral authority in the country. You can fight a political organization. You can fight a philanthropic organization, but you cannot fight the organization which is intermingled with the society. And our evidence does not come from the political headquarters. Our evidence comes from the common people's homes and hearths. Therefore, it is the folly of the Congress party which think that it would take coercive action against the RSS. In fact, it would be the death knell for the Congress party. I am telling 3 reasons for that. They are taking the very flimsy ideological reason of the Constitution. Now, there is a very fundamental question. When Dr. Ambedkar was forced to quit the cabinet, Nehru's cabinet, every cabinet member who quits the cabinet, there is a parliamentary tradition that he is allowed to speak the reason for which he is resigning. Nehru told him, give me writing, then I would allow it. This is the authoritarianism of Nehru. He has related the parliamentary democracy by throwing out the great people like Dr. Syama Prasad Mukherjee, compelling them. Dr. Ambedkar. This family had not given the Bharat Ratna to Ambedkar. This family and the Congress party tried to stop him to come to the Constituent Assembly. It was M.R. Jaikar, who was the Hindu Mahasabha leader and the close associate of the RSS. He resigned from the Constituent Assembly to vacate the seat for Dr. Ambedkar, and Dr. Ambedkar became the member of the Constituent Assembly. The humiliation of Dr. Ambedkar by the Congress party is umpteen humiliation the Congress party had done with Dr. Ambedkar. Now I am coming to the second point. Rahul Gandhi and Junior Kharge, they are playing the political fraud on the people of India. They have no, Karnataka government is completely in corruption. They don't have any ideological vision. They have not any political vision. So the only vision is that they oppose the RSS. And that opposition, and I am telling you that now the resistance would come from inside the Congress.
Right.
Now the larger number of the Congress party, as you have given instance of the Baroda, larger number of the Congress, whatever the Congress strength is, but a larger number of the people understand that the unnecessarily opposition of the RSS is damaging the Congress party's grassroots activity.
Why are we surprised they did not even spare the late Pranab Mukherjee when he went to attend the RSS event? So that is Congress's मोहब्बत की दुकान for you. तारिक भाई, कांग्रेस पार्टी ने उत्तर प्रदेश में भी कहा है कि बैन होनी चाहिए आरएसएस. क्या समाजवादी पार्टी इस डिमांड का समर्थन करती है?
First of all, I want to say that you are saying that there is no correlation between BJP and RSS. It's just like saying that I'll say that on this stage.
तारिक भाई, मैंने ऐसा नहीं कहा. मैंने बोला RSS is not a political organization.
Okay, I'm not having in front of me Pranesh मेरे सामने नहीं है, and Pranesh is not working for Times Now. These are the fictional talks like this. There is a deep correlation between BJP and RSS. That should be quite clear. Maybe don't make joke of the year here. यहाँ पर आप साल का सबसे बेहतरीन जोक मत मारिए कि बीजेपी और आरएसएस में कोई रिश्ता नहीं. अब आप सुनिए मेरी बात. यहां जो हमारे देश के संविधान निर्माता थे, उन्होंने ये तय किया कि सभी तरीके की आवाजों को जगह दी जाएगी. जब बैन लगा तो बैन कांग्रेस के टाइम में ही हटा भी आरएसएस. हटा नहीं हटा. और जब बैन लगा और उसमें हटा, ये इस बात के डीप रूट है हमारे संविधान के और संविधान निर्माताओं के कि विरोध की आवाज और हर किस्म की आवाज को भारत में एक जगह मिले कि वही जगह आरएसएस को मिली. लेकिन हम सरकारी कर्मचारी हैं, पता चला हम बीजेपी का प्रचार करने लगे. कैसे भाई? क्योंकि बीजेपी आरएसएस नो डिफरेंस, दे आर सिनोनिम ऑफ ईच अदर. कैसे किया जा सकता है? ये 1966 में सरकारी कर्मचारियों को शाखा में जाने से बैन लगाया. दैट मीन्स कि अब वो अगर जा रहे हैं तो सीधे सीधे बीजेपी को वोट देने के लिए प्रमोट कर रहे हैं, लोगों को प्रचार करेंगे.
सर, कांग्रेस पार्टी ने तो इमरजेंसी भी लगा दी और डॉक्टर मुनी तो उसका समर्थन करते हैं. अब वो भी बोल दीजिए एग्जाम्पल में कि जब जरूरत पड़ेगी तो इमरजेंसी लगानी पड़ेगी. इंदिरा वाली इमरजेंसी, जैसे वो बोलते हैं स्टालिन वाली आजादी, आप बोलिए इंदिरा वाली इमरजेंसी.
बात कर रहे थे, अब आप इमरजेंसी पे चले गए.
आप ही एग्जाम्पल दे रहे थे, मैंने एक और जोड़ दिया.
सिर्फ कहा कि आरएसएस को अगर बैन लगा तो बैन हटाया भी आरएसएस के और कांग्रेस के ही टाइम में. इस आवाज को भारत में जिंदा रखा गया. गांधी को मारने वालों का नाम.
तारिक भाई, मैं आपसे सीधा सवाल पूछ रहा हूं, क्या समाजवादी पार्टी इस डिमांड का समर्थन करती है?
किस डिमांड का?
आरएसएस को बैन करने का.
देखिए, आरएसएस सरकारी कर्मचारी है, सरकारी जगह पर इनकी शाखा न लगे. अभी ये मामला है, इनको बैन करने की बात तो कई बार बैन हुआ, बैन हट गया.
आप बोलिए ना, आप बैन करना चाहते हैं. अजय राय ने चिट्ठी लिखी है अमित शाह को.
75 साल में बैन हुआ, आज तक बैन लगा.
That's your alliance partner. That's your alliance partner giving you subtle hints what the Samajwadi Party thinks of the RSS and this wild idea of banning the RSS. हर्षवर्धन जी, आप तो गए थे सेंटेनरी सेलिब्रेशन में. आपको अब ठीक से रहना पड़ेगा, कुछ भी हो सकता है.
देखिए प्रणेश भाई, सबसे पहले तो ये कि मैं किसी सरकारी नौकरी में हूं नहीं और सरकारी नौकरी के लिए आज तक मैंने कभी कोई एग्जाम भी नहीं दिया है. ये भी कम लोगों को लगेगा ऐसा, लेकिन सरकारी के मैंने किसी नौकरी के लिए कोई एग्जाम नहीं दिया है. लेकिन थोड़ी चिंता की बात है जो चर्चा हो रही है. अब हालांकि चिंता की बात किसके लिए है, इसको जरा समझना चाहिए. भी किसी साथी ने संविधान की कॉपी निकाली, उसी संविधान के लिए चिंता की बात है. अब ये संघ के जो स्वयंसेवक हैं, संघ की जो गतिविधि में शामिल हो रहे हैं, उनको तो आप कुछ भी करिएगा वो करेंगे. संघ पर 3-3 बार प्रतिबंध लगा है. अपने घर में, घर के बेसमेंट में, किसी जगह पर, कुछ नहीं तो कहीं 4 लोग मिल के बैठ गए तो संघ तो ऐसे ही चलता चला आया. लेकिन मैं आपको एक किस्सा सुनाता हूं, क्योंकि मैं जिस शहर से आता हूं, प्रयागराज इलाहाबाद, तो वहां जब प्रतिबंध लगा तो कहा जाता है कि मोतीलाल नेहरू जी के दोस्त ने बहुत चिंता थी कि संघ जो है वो बढ़ता चला जा रहा है, तो क्या करेंगे. तो मोतीलाल नेहरू जी के एक मित्र ने कहा कि जवाहर को समझाइए कि संघ के आसपास बढ़िया गद्दे लगवाए, जहां शाखा इनके लगे, अच्छे रुकने की व्यवस्था करिए, बढ़िया दही जलेबी खिलाइए। हम लोग शहर में थोड़ा दही जलेबी बढ़िया चलती है, सारी सुख सुविधा दीजिए इनको, तब तो हो सकता है कि ये संगठन रुक जाए। आप अगर रोकने की कोशिश करेंगे तो नहीं होगा। लेकिन संघ पर प्रतिबंध लगा, प्रतिबंध हटा, और आज ये स्थिति हो गई है कि राहुल गांधी कहते हैं, और मैं कोट बता रहा हूं उनका, कि हमारे यहां भी बहुत से लोग ऐसे हैं जो संघ भाजपा के समर्थक हैं, उनको एक एक करके बाहर करना, वो अपने से चले जाएं या बाद में चले जाएं। अब अगर खुद कांग्रेस पार्टी में संघी हैं या दूसरी पार्टियों में संघी हैं, जो रेवंत रेड्डी हो अखिल भारतीय विद्यार्थी परिषद की राजनीति से इधर आए, तो आखिर कहां कहां प्रतिबंध लगाएंगे? नंबर 1। नंबर 2 ये कि जिस उस सर्कुलर या नोटिफिकेशन का हवाला दिया जा रहा है, क्या उस नोटिफिकेशन में ये लिखा हुआ है कि किसी भी सामाजिक संगठन में कोई भी व्यक्ति नहीं जा पाएगा? अगर लिखा हुआ है तो ठीक है, कोई भी सोशल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन हो, कोई भी सामाजिक संगठन हो, उसमें कोई व्यक्ति न जाए। लेकिन अगर ऐसा हो गया तो जो वो संविधान अभी निकाल कर राहुल गांधी दिखाते हैं, वो संविधान चलेगा कैसे? क्योंकि यहां तो सोशल वर्कर, एक्टिविस्ट, जिनको हम सिविल सोसाइटी कहते हैं, वो काम करते हैं। तो आप जरा ये सोचिए, क्या कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के पूरे स्ट्रक्चर पर यह हमला नहीं है? क्या ये थ्रेट टू कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन एंड डेमोक्रेसी नहीं है? प्रियांक खड़गे वही करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। और आखिरी लाइन बोलूं, एक संघ के ही व्यक्ति ने कहा कि बड़ा अच्छा है, 14 के बाद जो संघी बने हैं वो थोड़ा पहचानने में आसानी हो जाएगी।
तुषार,
See, hold on, sorry. See, the first point is there is no legal ground that the state government has from preventing its officers from joining a social organization. The legal point. Nikhil Jain waived the constitution here, but in the constitution also there is no article which says that government officers cannot participate in social events. Now, Nikhil Jain and Akashdeep Muni say that RSS is not a social organization, it's a political organization. All the best proving it in court when the court simply asks you, बताइए RSS ने कितनी इलेक्शंस लड़ी हैं, कितनी पॉलिटिकल पार्टी कैसे रजिस्टर्ड है? आप नहीं प्रूव कर सकते क्योंकि वो है नहीं। वो टेक्निकलिटीज पे चलते हैं, आपकी हंसी, आपके मजाक पे नहीं चलती आकाशदीप मुनि, आपके फैक्ट्स पे तो खैर दुनिया भी नहीं चलती। तीसरी चीज, they are saying that we won't allow any RSS events in public spaces without permission. अरे भाई, RSS हो, बीजेपी हो, ये ऐसे वर्ग हैं, ऐसी पार्टियां हैं जो एक एक कमरे में खुद को सस्टेन कर पाई। अगर आप इनकी कहानियां पढ़े, आप इनके लीडर्स की बातें सुने, विद इन वन रूम दे हैव टेकन केयर ऑफ ईच अदर, विद इन वन स्मॉल हॉल दे हैव कंडक्टेड देयर मीटिंग्स, दे हैव सस्टेन्ड दैट एजेंडा अक्रॉस डिकेड्स. You think banning them from public parks is going to make a difference? Pranesh, I'll be very upfront with you. You know, Priyank Kharge doesn't have the political capital to usher a ban on the RSS. DK Shivkumar and Siddaramaiah are never going to fall for it. Because the kind of political repercussions, the blowback it will cause in Karnataka in the next assembly election, which is 2.5 years from now, that would be something very, very difficult for the Congress to manage. So there are two things happening here. People like Akashdeep Muni and Nikhil Jain are sort of propagating their wet dreams about banning the RSS, which can't happen, but then everyone is allowed to read. And number two, more importantly, Priyank Kharge is trying to score some political momentum in the hope that when the cabinet reject happens in Karnataka, he gets to keep his place. Let's also remember that a cabinet reject is far due in Karnataka. Siddaramaiah and DK Shivkumar at loggerheads. This is more about Priyank Kharge trying to save his position rather than making a larger political point.
No, but you know, Tushar, all said and done, we must laud the courage of conviction shown by Dr. Muni and Nikhil Jain. They both conceded that Nehru was wrong by not banning the RSS. So, I mean, how often do you see that from Congress supporters? It's a departure from what we've seen so far. And I really want to see how this will be received. Yeah.
Pranesh, but the interesting thing is the biggest folly of Nehru is what they consider is linked to the RSS. They've forgotten all the follies of Nehru, the food insecurities, the military issues. So that also tells you a lot about how they analyze politics and also to the viewers.
I am an optimist. This is at least a start. In the debates to come, maybe we will get Dr. Muni and Nikhil Jain to, walk that road. Shadab bhai, ये जो डिमांड अभी चल रही है कांग्रेस पार्टी की तरफ से, आरएसएस मुक्त भारत बैन करो, उनके इवेंट्स को कर्ब करो, पर्ज करो, इसको कैसे देखते हैं आप?
Now, Pranesh, we are living in a democratic country where everyone has the right to practice their religion, practice for any organization they can do, but they have to work under the foundation of our constitution. No one is allowed to spread hatred because the foundation of RSS is against Muslims of this country. Golwalkar what said in Bunch of Thought? They said the Christians and Muslims never think better for our country. They are never be nationalists. What said RSS? That's the reason we are opposing the ideology of RSS. But it doesn't mean the way that we said that you can ban the RSS. 3 times RSS were banned. 1948, 1975 and 1992. What happened? All the time the bans were lifted because of vote bank politics. To spread the hatred, RSS continuously doing their job. What happened in 1992? Their people are involved in the demolition of Babri Masjid. Who is responsible for that? This is not the only demolition of Babri Masjid. That's the demolition of our constitution
Okay.
too. But what happened?
Shadab Chauhan, let's for a moment assume what you're saying is true about the RSS. The RSS is anti-national, anti-democratic, etc., etc. Why do you think that Congress has not banned the RSS so far?
Because there are several people which are already in Congress. RSS and Congress both are mutually connected with each other. And what senior leader of Samajwadi Party said about Mulayam Singh Yadav ji, इनके खाकी कुर्ते के नीचे खादी कुर्ते के नीचे खादी निक्कर है, ये बोला था आजम खान साहब ने मुलायम सिंह जी के लिए. तो RSS has grass root in each and every political party. They are connected with each other.
Nikhil, now were you prepared to hear this? Congress and RSS are the two sides of the same coin.
Hindu Mahasabha and RSS did not contribute for the struggle for independence. Their activity was confined to preaching.
Nikhil, answer the question. No, 1 minute. Don't read from prepared text. Now, answer the question.
Are nothing but a replica of the Muslim League. That is what Ambedkar thought about the RSS. Isn't this enough, Pranesh, for you to know that RSS is an organization?
You know what? 1 minute. You're quoting Ambedkar. Let me quote Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi said disband the Congress. He thought that about the Congress party. Stop now. Come on. Will you do it? So, this kind of whataboutery doesn't work. Answer my question. Shadab Chauhan of the AIMIM is accusing the Congress of being being handing gloves with the RSS.
See, he is from the AIMIM. One day he will accuse, I don't know what. I can't even come up with an analogy to make the point that I'm trying to make. I think your viewers very well understand that AIMIM.
देखिए प्रणेश, अब बताइए हमारे जो भाई हैं AIMIM से, उन्होंने तो ये कह दिया कि RSS के हर पार्टी में ग्रास रूट्स है. उन्होंने तो कांग्रेस को भी एक RSS का सर्टिफिकेट दे दिया. बट यही आकाशदीप मुनि, यही निखिल जैन 2 महीने पहले बहुत जोश में वोट चोरी का कैंपेन डिफेंड कर रहे थे हमारी इन डिबेट्स पे. आज वोट चोरी कहाँ है बिहार के इलेक्शन से पहले? क्योंकि इनके खुद के अलायंस पार्टनर, चाहे वो आरजेडी हो, समाजवादी हो, दे आर नॉट ऑन बोर्ड विद कांग्रेसेस एजेंडाज. एंड बैनिंग आरएसएस और बैनिंग दिस गवर्नमेंट ऑफिसर्स फ्रॉम अटेंडिंग आरएसएस इवेंट्स इज जस्ट लाइक दैट. वी जस्ट सॉ योर शो. मोहम्मद तारिक खान कह रहे हैं कि आरएसएस को कहां बैन करने की बात कर सकते हैं. AIMIM वाले कह रहे हैं कि आरएसएस के तो ग्रासरूट्स कांग्रेस में भी है. तो ये फिर वही बात होगी कि कांग्रेस का एक एजेंडा है, इनको अलायंस पार्टनर्स का साथ नहीं मिलेगा. प्रियंक खरगे को शायद थोड़ी अटेंशन मिल जाए कि कैबिनेट रीजिट में अपनी जगह बचा पाए.
Okay, Professor Sinha is saying something.
I'm just giving a quote from the historical instance. In 1933, the British government, with the same logic which Junior Kharge is giving and Rahul Gandhi is giving, brought a circular that no government employee could participate in the RSS activities. There was debate. Interestingly, there was a 2 days long debate in the Central Provinces Legislative Council. I suggest congressmen to read at this debate because this centenary celebration of the RSS. I expect some more healthy criticism of the RSS. This flimsy ideological criticism are of no use even for the Congress or the ideological discourse. I'm telling them in the debate 14 members participated along with the MS Rahman, who is a popular Muslim member. Every member opposed the ban on the RSS. All these grounds were discussed in that. RSS leadership, RSS ideology, RSS programs, and the government had to withdraw their circular. We could fight the British regime that time. We can easily fight this Congress regime in Karnataka. Let them bring out the circular. We will fight it out. And RSS will grow in a healthy manner in the society because we believe in three important things. One, the grassroots activism through our constructive programs. Secondly, inclusive society. Third, is very important thing is that the nationalistic literacy of the people.
No, but you can say that about the RSS, but the Congress says the RSS uses the shakhas to brainwash young minds. So that is what the Congress thinks of the RSS. Shadab, Tariq Khan, 1 minute. Shadab bhai, you invoke the Constitution. The Constitution also talks about the UCC. Does the AIMIM support the UCC? Quick answer, sir.
Pranesh, Article 44 is not about fundamental rights of the Constitution. We have to know that fundamental rights are more important than Article 44. And what Ambedkar said about UCC, we have to make coordination with the people. What coordination you have to make? What happened in Uttarakhand? You want to impose UCC only for Muslims?
1 minute.
Why you?
Now that you brought up this imposition thing, sir, 1 minute. Even the laws passed by the parliament, 1 minute. Even the laws passed by the parliament are not acceptable to some of your leaders. What are you talking about? There are several examples. सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने ट्रिपल तलाक बोल दिया, उसमें प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. सड़क पे आ गए थे आप लोग. वक्फ अमेंडमेंट में देखिए क्या हुआ, इसमें भी प्रॉब्लम है. Where will you draw that line? So don't, say that we believe in the Constitution. If you really did believe in the Constitution, you would not be doing this. Mohammad Tariq Khan.
Saying Mr. Sinha is eating his own words. Why? I'll explain in 20 seconds. Okay. You don't want a ban on the government employees to be a part of Shakha and RSS meeting. Okay, that is the main point. Okay, that's all right. Now, Mr. Sinha, will you repeat with me that yes, from today, RSS will not support any political party in any election? Repeat, Mr. Sinha. Would you like to repeat with me that from today, RSS will not support any political party in any election? Repeat with me. Simple. There would be no problem. You will not support any political organization in any type of election. I'll give you full support to be the government employees. There should be full support to be a part of any type of sangh, vichar or sangh shakha, anywhere. They should be allowed to go. But repeat with me that you will not support any political party. You will not support Samajwadi, you will not support Congress or BJP. Simple. Repeat with me. Say here something.
Professor Sinha, before you answer that question, Harshvardhan ji and Tushar want to quickly answer. मैं आ रहा हूं आपके पास. Professor Sinha, I'm just coming to you. इनसे एक आंसर ले लेते. हर्षवर्धन जी.
मुझे तो समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कि इस तरह की डिबेट में जब आप आते हैं तो इतनी प्रिपरेशन तो होनी चाहिए ना भाई. अभी तो राष्ट्रीय स्वयंसेवक संघ के सरसंघ चालक डॉक्टर मोहन भागवत जी ने कहा, अभी तुरंत अभी तो 3 दिनों का कार्यक्रम हुआ था, उसमें उन्होंने क्या जवाब दिया? उन्होंने कहा कोई भी अगर चाहे तो हम तो उसको संगठन मंत्री भी देने के तैयार. संगठन मंत्री मतलब प्रचारक. हम तो तैयार हैं और हम अपने किसी स्वयंसेवक को नहीं रोकते हैं कि वो कहां वोट करेगा, वो भाजपा के लिए वोट करे. लेकिन उन्होंने एक बात कही, उन्होंने कहा हाँ, देश के मुद्दों पर, देश हित के मुद्दों पर, उस पर हम डाइल्यूट नहीं होते हैं. हिंदू हितों के मुद्दों पर हम डाइल्यूट नहीं होते. अब अगर उसमें जो हमारे साथ होगा हम उसके साथ जाएंगे. लेकिन संघ ने कभी नहीं कहा कि हम कांग्रेस के विरोधी हैं या सपा के विरोधी हैं या आम आदमी पार्टी के विरोधी है. अलग अलग समय पर अलग अलग लोग निकल कर कहते हैं कि हाँ मैं संघ में था, मैं इस पार्टी में हूं. पता नहीं ये इतनी कम तैयारी के साथ क्यों नेशनल डिबेट में आते हैं.
तुषार.
मोहम्मद तारिक खान ने कहा कि आरएसएस ये कह दे कि हम किसी पॉलिटिकल पार्टी को सपोर्ट नहीं करेंगे. क्या मोहम्मद तारिक खान ये कह सकते हैं कि समाजवादी पार्टी हो, आरजेडी हो, एआईएमआईएम हो, वो किसी वर्ग के कुछ ग्रुप्स होते हैं, the groups belonging to a certain religion or a certain committee, They won't take any support from them during elections. ये उनके पास endorsement लेने ही पहुंचेंगे इलेक्शन से पहले. मतलब आप खुद चाहें किसी भी वर्ग से endorsement ले सकते हैं. आरएसएस और बीजेपी साथ काम नहीं कर सकती. और आरएसएस, फिर मैं वही कह रहा हूं, RSS is not a registered political party, just like the endorsements they seek from the groups are not political parties.
You're right, and there are several examples. You have the Shahi Imam in Delhi, you have, more than a cleric in Maharashtra. There are others. Nikhil?
Trying to confuse your viewers. Pranesh, Tushar is trying to confuse your viewers.
Yeah, you end the confusion.
Go ahead and prove that in court that RSS is not a political organization because, yeah, I'll tell you why. There's a cardinal principle of law. What cannot be done directly cannot be done indirectly. What the RSS and the BJP relationship is essentially the relationship of a Benami actor. The RSS does what it wants through the BJP, and no court is stupid enough to not see that. Everybody knows that the RSS only supports one political party. There is only one political party who has to reach out to the RSS to decide who their president would be. Of course, there is that rift between Narendra Modi.
This is not some ordinary ignorance, Tushar. This is profound ignorance. And Nikhil Jain, in every debate, he says, I'm an advocate, I'm an advocate, I'm an advocate. Now imagine, I was reading some commentary. Some people said that, we are worried for his clients. I'm only, recollecting what people said. But Professor Sinha, answer what Tariq Khan said. वो कह रहे हैं कि आरएसएस को भाजपा को सपोर्ट करना बंद कर देना चाहिए, फिर कोई बैन नहीं है, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है.
RSS has never passed any resolution in favor of any political party. There are several social and cultural organizations in this country like Brahm Kumari, Radha Swami Satsang, Nirankari's organization. The members of these organizations are free to support any political party. As far as BJP is concerned, our affection for the BJP is quite natural. If you support the cultural nationalism, you support the Hindutva, you support the Akhanda Bharat, you support the inclusive society and support the diversities, which is core of India. We will loan you. Our Pracharya Mohan Bhagwat ji said in his dialogue, one thing very important for these parties, they are ideologically bankrupt. So to hide their bankruptcy.
नहीं, प्रोफेसर सिन्हा, मैं आपसे एक सीधा सवाल पूछ लेता हूं. आप बोल रहे हैं वी विल लोन यू आर प्रचारक. ये रेवंत रेड्डी आपने लोन दिया है या हमेशा के लिए दे दिया है या वापस ले लेंगे?
देखिए, एक बार जो स्वयंसेवक होता है वो आजीवन स्वयंसेवक होता है. वो रेड्डी हमारे साथ थे, आज कांग्रेस में. आरएसएस ने कोई आपत्ति नहीं जताई. कोई भी आरएसएस का आदमी किसी भी संगठन में जा सकता है, लेकिन एक बात निश्चित रखिए, जो संगठन हिंसा में विश्वास करता है, जो संगठन राष्ट्र विरोधी गतिविधियों में विश्वास करता है, उसके साथ हम नहीं जा सकते.
We'll have to see how this campaign of RSS Mukt Bharat unfolds in the days to come. I thank some of you for joining us on debate number 1.